We on. What's going on, y'all? Another episode from the group. Listen to the difference. We got my guy, a brother of ours, the homie Big John. Man, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming on the show.
Going down. It's all good.
So, pretty much what today's topic is, we're going to discuss some of the big splash that happened this NFL offseason so far. I like to just jump right into it and say, what y'all think about that Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins? What you got for me, Janetti?
I mean, he got his money, but I'm not drafting. I mean, not picking a nigga up in family football. Not no first rounder. I'll tell you that. Unless I see some shit out of Tua. I'm sticking with. I'll probably go with Juju. I ain't fucking with Tyreek. So I like Tua though. I seen him do a few good games, but I don't know. Tyreek might be up and down the field, and that nigga get up injured. So I don't know. I can't fuck with Tyreek on the Dolphins, but I see why he made the move though. He gotta get paid. You gotta get paid.
Hell yeah. I mean, you for sure got to go with the money's there. What you got, Big John? What you think on that?
Man, I can't get this damn meme out of my head. They lined up Baker, Landry, and Odell said that's basically all the Dolphins did.
No way. I didn't even see that one.
I mean, it's now. I mean, you got this, but no excuses now, man. If Tua can't deliver this, get him out the league, man.
No, yeah, for sure. Because you got, and then not only that, you got that other boy on the other side. What is that? Whittle? What's
Waddle.
yeah.
Waddle.
So you got Tyreek and him. No excuses, yo. My man Monroe. What you got?
Matter of fact, hold on. But let's get into it, man. They tanked for Tua, right? That was the whole concept of their whole shit at one point, right? So
Right.
They must have some kind of trust and belief in the boy. And now what are they doing? They filling them up with weapons. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Niners fan, but most are over there. If you got everybody running deep, who's gonna be in the box to stop that run game? So I feel like they building something over there. I appreciate you got a couple coaches. The draft picks are wild though. That's a wild bounty that they put out to get this guy.
Hey.
Go ahead. If
No. I was agreeing with you. I was just agreeing with you. They threw the book
so
out.
The next time, don't ever cut me the fuck off.
Man, shut the hell up and finish what you were saying. I'm agreeing with you. Yes, they threw the whole kitchen sink at goddamn Kansas City. And what was the discussion about that is that once they seen what Kansas City got for Tyreek, Green Bay got screwed for the picks that they had to get that they got from the Raiders just for Devontae.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got to set the market somewhere, right? So they set the market. It wasn't a disgruntled thing, and it was in the background, and that's how you got to play it. You feel me? If you're a good GM, you play the background. Once you let a player get disgruntled and they putting everything out there in the wind, your leverage is gone. Look at the Baker Mayfield situation.
Yeah, facts.
Baker trash.
Facts. So
somebody had to say it.
I mean, let's just keep it a buck. OBJ shown with the few weeks that he was playing with LA, he was showing peer progress, peer success compared to the time he was playing with Baker. You can say it's
but hold on, you did have him playing with the number one receiver in the league at the time. So you have to also take that into account.
Absolutely. I'll give you that for sure. So, all right, so good feedback, good take on that, man. So the next one we're gonna get into, we're gonna talk about that dog, Davante Adams, going to the Raiders. We were just talking about how the Raiders didn't have to give up nearly as much for Davante like they did for Tyreek, but people was kind of already suspecting that because it was news in the works and whatnot that he done already bought a house in Vegas. So they was like, all right, this is starting to looking like this Davante Raiders hookup might really happen. So my man Big John, we're gonna start with you on this one. What's your intake on that pickup?
Saw that shit coming a mile away, man. What was that, like 3 years ago when they had the Raiders had Jordy Nelson, remember? And they played him.
Yeah.
They all four of them had swapped and they was fucking playing catch at startup and shit.
Right.
It was like, oh, they went to college and they missed each other. And every time something went down to Green Bay, it was like, hey, y'all better keep Devontae happy because his best friend is out there. He'll leave. Don't fuck up.
Man.
That boy couldn't wait. That's why, and again, that's why they didn't have to give up much for him because he already knew I'm only gonna resign with them. Same thing they do in the NBA. You say where you want to go, they gotta send you there because now nobody want to give you that, take you for that 2 months, and then you don't resign nothing. So they fucked the negotiations up, pissing him off.
Right.
And did that to himself, taking all that money though.
Oh hell yeah, he did.
Well, he should left with Devontae.
So what you got on this? We're gonna go with you, Monroe. What's your take on this?
Man, at the end of the day, I believe it's an Aaron Rodgers thing. You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers was fucking around too much, too often. You know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Oh, gas. You know what I mean? Sorry, let me take that remark back.
Every episode.
He's straight as that passes he throws out there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so he played around too much, you know, and they thought that, hey, we bringing him back, Devontae gonna come back. Devontae had already other plans. He wants to be the highest paid receiver, which he was for maybe 2 days. You know what I'm saying? He deserved it. He's the best receiver with a little clutch, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, you did have the best quarterback or one of the best thrown to you. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how that translates over to the Raiders. You know, does that make the Raiders a powerhouse that they were hoping to be? I'm not sure. You know, they still got a lot of things to work out. That franchise is always in turmoil. You know, coach turnover, player turnover. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Randy Moss go there. I've seen Warren Sapp go there. I've seen plenty of great players go there. And what happens?
Yeah.
Graveyard. It's the graveyard.
Water.
Right. Right. So, you know, that's how I look at it. I look at it as like, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get a vacation and a paycheck, shit, go down to Oakland, man. Go smoke you some of the finest weed and do your thing out here in the Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once you get back together, go off and fly off to the next place and go get you a ring.
Yeah. So now that these boys is out here in Vegas doing their thing, that's even more of an attraction. I feel personally that to try to bring in some of these free agents. So before I get into my take, because I want to hear my man Janetti, what's your take on Adams coming to them Raiders?
I got three takes right now. Number one, Fresno State, seen it coming. Fresno State, seen it coming.
Right.
Two, drama free. You know, ain't gotta worry about that motherfucking HBK of the NFL. What's it? Motherfucking hair like HBK, whatever his name, Aaron Rodgers. And three, bail money. Bail money. That's why you need all that fucking money. You need bail money. You going to Vegas, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Hook up your boy Ruggs. Get him a lawyer.
Derek Carr Pray said, we're going to pay you. We're going to pray. And he's going to bail out everybody. He even about to get Kamara out, too. Kamara might sign with him.
This talks that Kamara might be going to the Raiders?
No, Kamara in jail in Vegas. So he might
after the Pro Bowl shit. Yeah, that's right. After that Pro Bowl shit. That's right. So
what happens in Vegas, you stay in jail. That's what happens now.
So we since we talk about with these Raiders, let's go ahead and just stay with these Raiders real quick. And let's talk about that Chandler Jones pickup. Play on the opposite side of Max Crosby. I'm not a Raider fan, but let's just talk sports. You got two dogs coming off that edge that's going to really help that defensive line down. Now that secondary is still ass. Let's just keep it a buck. That secondary is terrible, but you bring some pressure, you're gonna be good, man. So what y'all think? What y'all think about that Chandler Jones pickup? Me personally, I like it for the Raiders. They need help on defense bad. So I'm not mad at it. What you think? We're gonna start with you, Avery.
For me, I never trusted Jones. From the UFC to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers lose cans. They smoke ice, they do steroids, they beating up women. You know what I mean? But if we get down to the nitty gritty, the edge pressure is great, but what's gonna happen when they right up the gut? You know what I mean? And now you ain't draft picks. You don't have nothing to supplement your team. You know what I mean? So what are you doing? Free agency, signing and trading. I mean, you don't even got any assets to trade. So like now you put these players in position, but now you have no build around. So now this is it. You know what I mean? This is it for a few years.
Yeah.
Do with it. And I don't think what they put together is enough to get them over.
I like that. I can respect that. What you think about this, Janetti? What's your take on him?
Pure hate for that boy Wilson. He following that motherfucker around. Following that motherfucker around. He said it too. He said, motherfucker try to run. Okay, all right. Find your ass. You know, and all he did was go to another one desert to the next desert. That's all he fucking did.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. That's all he did.
That's all he did. Yeah, Raiders should be cool, you know. In the words of Mr. No Trunk, they about to go 0-18. But they should be good. You know? I would enjoy every game.
That man be so full of shit when he talk that nonsense, man. So I like that. What you think about this, Big John? What's your take on this pick? I know, first of all, looking at your hat, you could give two shits about the team, but let's just talk. Let's talk sports real quick. What you think about this pick?
I'm happy he's out my division. I don't.
Okay. All right.
I don't have to deal with this motherfucker hurting my quarterback twice.
Yeah.
Who's your quarterback?
Nah, it's Trey, motherfucker. They just told him he's starting. Don't talk that shit with me, man. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for that. We're not talking about him. Trey.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The Raiders should be all right, though.
I think
that
so.
Division up for grabs.
For sure.
As talented as Mahomes is, I think we're gonna talk about Juju, right? I personally wouldn't give up Hill for Juju, so
no,
I see them going downwards.
Absolutely not. No,
everybody else stepping up. You definitely gonna have to worry about them Broncos and shit. So this will be all right. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. All right, man. Good take, man. So now the next time we're gonna talk about this man who signed this big contract out there in Buffalo, man. Von Miller out there going to Buffalo. I personally didn't see that coming. I thought he would have stayed in LA with the team that they have. Then, or I would have thought he would have went back to Denver. On top of that, it was sources out saying that Dak was even trying to recruit him, but Jerry Jones didn't make no offer.
That's about right.
So what's your thoughts on this, John? We're gonna start off with you.
Hey, same thing I said about Jones. He out of my division now.
Yeah.
Rams.
Yeah.
Man, I was fucked up. He'd have been cold with on the other side of Parsons.
Oh,
that would have been nasty.
Yeah.
But and they was already a top 5 defense in Buffalo, so that's a big move. Big move.
And they broke bread too. They cashed out for that man.
He's still worth it.
Oh, absolutely. I love Von for sure. What you think, Monroe?
I mean, for me, they backed up the truck. You know, they give him a deal.
Yeah.
Really, the deal breaks down to probably a 3-year deal. It's not going to be a whole 6. I mean,
right.
But at the end of the day, he chasing rings, and he got a paycheck out of it. So for those Super Bowl contenders that were out there looking for a headhunter who could take them over the edge, I think Buffalo got a piece. You seen what happened in the playoffs. You know, they needed somebody to make a play, and they didn't have anybody that was rushing that edge. They could that could do that for them. So for them, this is a great move in an aspect of getting a player who can contribute in big moments. The contract is a little puzzling to me. He's an older player, you know what I'm saying? He's at the decline of his career, so to give him that much money is a little head scratching. But at the same, he still got. I say he got like a year, maybe a year and a half in him. So a lot of that money is probably hypothetical money that you hear, like, oh, it's this big contract. They'll pay him what he's worth for those couple of years and let him go. But at the same time, great move by Buffalo, because that's going to actually help them in the AFC where they needed that help on getting the pressure on that quarterback.
All right. this is my take because I know you saying they pulled. We all say they pulled the big bucks out for him. This is just my thought on why. For one, he probably got the big money. For one, he's still a hell of a player, like was said earlier. Two, I'm thinking being that he just came off of a Super Bowl win, they gonna pay this man as a champion. That's just as far as coming into the free market, the free agent market, they gonna pay him as a champion. He's not no fill-in roster. He's a big name player, and he just got off of a Super Bowl win. So you're not really just gonna try to give him a low ball deal or I wouldn't even say the veterans minimum. Pay this man for what he's worth. He a champ. He deserved to get paid like a champ. Now, would it backfire? I don't know. Exactly, you said. As far as the overall cap space, I don't know if they're gonna be able to make any more moves after that contract. But the man deserved the money that he got, in my opinion. That's just me.
I agree.
So what you got? What you got on this, Janetti? You scratching your
Um,
head like you baffled too.
yeah, I'm baffled. It's a head scratcher to me because I don't know why the fuck he left. Good for Buffalo. Good for Buffalo, but I'm like, yo, I'm kind of thinking like maybe he wants to be the man. Maybe he want to be on the shut off Aaron Donald and shit, but I don't know why he would leave. Like, okay, Buffalo, I get it, it's still cold like fucking Denver. You used to the shit, but that team is stacked already. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
they need probably a good running back, but you know they got good receivers and everything, defense role, Ramsey, all that. So I really don't know why he left. Only reason I can think of is like he don't want to be a shadow. He want to be his own man. That's the only reason why he left Buffalo.
It's money. It's money. He got 2 rings already. So he go to another Super Bowl ready team for hella money. It was at this point he can literally just say who gonna give me the biggest offer and take
Yeah.
it. He ain't got to
Yeah.
worry about nothing else. Like he
Two-time
already used to the
champ.
code. He's like, yeah, he's already he ain't got to worry about his legacy or nothing. He's like, who gonna pay for my services? Mercenary style now.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can respect that. So I wanted to say this topic a little later, but I figured, man, let's be in the middle of it. Let's go ahead and dive right into it, man. Let's talk about this pickup that the Browns got for Deshaun Watson. Great, great. I mean, for Deshaun to give up his trading clause to go to Cleveland, he sees something out there that maybe we might not see, or maybe we can't see because they got that nasty defense, and now they got Coop over there. Because when Coop left Dallas and he went to the Browns, we was all saying, "Ain't nobody gonna be picking Coop in fantasy." He got Baker as his quarterback. He ain't gonna do shit. Now he got Watson. Y'all think that's gonna help his draft stock going up, having Watson as his quarterback?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That was one of the dumbest question you asked all day.
It wasn't a dumb question. I'm asking, okay, you say hell yeah, but you just gonna say hell yeah, that's it. Tell me why.
Like Deshaun Watson and then Baker is two way different quarterbacks.
But Deshaun had been out for a year. Deshaun ain't threw a ball. He ain't played a game in a year.
That means he ain't injured. That's the only thing I see. Like whole year means he's injury free.
So for me, I see it as, you know, you get this quarterback, you give up everything for this quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you ask why would he go there? One of the best offensive lines. He got one of the 2 stud running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Core is gonna come back. They talking about Jarvis Landry probably gonna come back because Baker's not there anymore. The question is, you talk about fantasy. So fantasy is a great idea, but like he's not gonna play. He gonna get suspended. You've seen every person who's had any kind of domestic, any person who has anything that puts the NFL and that shield in a bad light is gonna get suspended. Period. So all right, you talking about fantasy. So do you want to have a player that's only gonna play half the season? You know what I mean? Yeah, he might be a nice player to bench and then have on your roster just to pull him out at the end of the season. But at that point, a year and a half, he hasn't even threw a ball to a receiver in a live action game. So to me, fantasy, he's kind of irrelevant. Why would he go to there? I mean, shit, you see how much money you got and how much money is guaranteed? It ain't no fucking
whole shit. The whole shit is guaranteed.
All in fantasy football, and you bet not draft Watson. You hear me? We all hearing this shit. He said, "Leave him alone." So I don't want to see you trade.
No. You
No.
can't do that. You can't listen to Avery. You gotta watch Avery. He's gonna tell you bullshit, and then he's gonna do some shit, and then win out of nowhere. I don't know how he does it. I honestly don't.
All right, man. Good take, y'all. So now we're gonna move on. Avery Doobie with the shit though.
Ever going to trade Watson for Jimmy G and Edgerrin James?
Bruh. Damn, Edgerrin James though.
Damn. All right, so now we're going back to the AFC West, man. We're gonna talk about how these Broncos picked up Russ. Everybody know they needed a quarterback drastically, and they went out and they got a top tier quarterback with Russ. So we already talked about how the division is gonna be stacked, and I mean from all four teams, those rivalry games this year are going to be some dog fights. So now that they got Russ, even though they gave up quarterback, they gave up their number one tight, I mean their main tight end. But what y'all think about this pickup?
It's mediocre. It's mid to me. It's real mid because I'm like, I don't see what's the name? The receiver Judy and what's the other one?
Oh, Cortland Sutter.
Sutton.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah,
better
Cortland Sutton.
blocking than
And Patrick.
Big
Oh yeah, Patrick too.
The big 6'4" motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he's
feel he had better
dogs.
receivers than Seattle. But then again, Denver had no fucking quarterback, so yeah, I really couldn't tell.
Judy is a route running monster.
I mean, I see what he said.
Patrick is just as big as, I mean, nobody's as fast as DK, but that's a big target, a fast receiver, in a similar molding of what DK was. He got the same weapons and a better place to be. Again, I'm happy as hell he's not in my division no more.
Right.
This has all been great. Aside from my personal shit, it's been a great offseason.
Yeah, your division been clearing house. Your division been clearing house for sure.
Yeah.
So what you got on this, Avery?
I look at him as, you know what I mean, a quarterback who can't get it done. You know what I'm saying? He got lucky with Marshawn and them, who brought him to a Super Bowl with a great defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gave him a 1 yard pass, couldn't get it done, lost him a Super. And what did we see? Just a breakdown of a franchise after that. You know, he could throw a bomb occasionally here or there. Do you blame it on the offensive line? Maybe, but I mean, at the same time, what's the quarterback doing? They said let Russ cook, right? He cooked a pot of garbage last. Okay. So I mean, maybe that'll help him out. I'm not saying he is a below average quarterback. He's I believe a top mid tier guy. You know what I mean? But when you go out there to Denver, maybe that'll help him out. Put a little bit more spin on the ball with the altitude and whatnot. But for me, he hasn't proven much. He came in hot, and I give him all that. But after that, you know, Sierra came in and took him down like she did everybody else.
Don't do that to CC, man. She ain't nothing nobody.
Oh man.
Don't do CC like that, man.
Hey, but to go back to that Super Bowl thing, I'm pretty sure if all of us was in the damn huddle, you right there, you got Marshawn behind you, and you hear that quick slant coming, all of us is audible and out. Coach could be mad at me after the game. I don't give a damn. I'm not running that route. Marshawn was averaging 4 yards plus a carry. They needed 2 or 3. Get this man the ball. Crazy.
I might have sabotaged this. Like if I'm in that huddle, I'm walking off the field and we get delayed game. So now his call makes sense because I could not have gone with that one. If we on the one, you giving that shit to Marshawn and we get 100%. Out of here.
100 out of 100 times, Marshawn is getting that ball.
Nah,
all 4 down.
Make that call. We gotta get delayed game, lose 5 yards. Now you call your quick
stop a few times when I run that pass.
Fuck all that. You give Marshawn 6 tries at the fucking goal line. You don't give up on him.
Not only that, but at least give the man. If you weren't about getting stopped, they got Marshawn. A play action would have worked better than a damn quick span. Because they collapse in the pocket. So what would you about to say, Avery?
I said that they wanted their face of the franchise to be their quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yep.
didn't want, I'm just here so I won't get fined to
Right.
be the man who's holding the Super Bowl MVP. That's not what they wanted.
Right.
So they
Yep.
in the guy that they wanted his hands, and he couldn't get it done.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm not going to dispute that. That's
That's
no
facts.
secret. We all knew
That
that.
is facts.
So now we're gonna move on. We're gonna man, it's just a lot of teams been going on in this damn division. We're gonna move on. We might as well keep it there. Let's talk about Khalil Mack going
Nice.
to the Chargers, boy. K Mac
Mm,
with Bosa.
mm.
Come on now. Now that
That corner
is
picked up also.
Hey,
oh
this
yeah,
was
they got
the
they got that
yeah,
corner from New England.
yeah. They got J.C. Jackson.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
You said you picking up the defense in fantasy?
Oh,
Got to,
definitely.
got to. And they still got Derwin James back there at safety,
How they do last year though?
holding
Was
it
that
down.
really good last year?
That was okay. I mean, they
It
was
was
in most games. Most games ended up being a shootout because they just kept getting the ball back, fucking with Herbert. That offense is good. They got a decent defense behind them. This Chargers gonna be something to
yeah,
mess with. And then,
absolutely,
like I
man.
said, like you said already, Bosa and Mac. Oh my god.
That's gonna be nasty coming to them two.
Oh
It's
my
coming on.
god.
So I personally, great trade for the Chargers. Great trade for the Chargers. Um, I think they're gonna excel. We all just said that they're gonna be a top team picked up in the fantasy draft defensively. Um, and not only that, but I think, now that he's back in the division, he's going against the Raiders twice a year. So, it could be animosity. It could be, hey, this is my old team. I'm about to dog y'all on why y'all traded me. All kind of stuff could be coming off. Um, so I mean, if y'all want to add more to it on y'all feedback and thoughts on this, go ahead, man. Y'all got the floor.
McIntyre is back, but he's injured a lot of times, so that might be whack. Gruden ain't there no more, so I feel all that trading shit with Gruden, so he probably gonna have whatever the word animosity to the
Yeah.
Raiders as we think he do. But it's a big, huge pickup though. I mean, once he's in the game, EA Sports shit, he's in the game. So I mean, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Weak ass Bears gonna be weaker than weak now. I don't trust that shit at all. Them weak ass Bears.
Yeah, them
They
Bears.
trust him when they had him.
Yeah.
They
I mean, for
go
me, man is like a player on the decline. You know what I'm saying? So they got him at a good price for what's going on. He doesn't have to worry about the double and triple teams that he was dealing with every other place he's ever been. So that's going to help him out to hopefully bring back that Khalil Mack that we've seen in the past when he was on the Raiders. Because when he was on the Bears, what he had maybe 2 good seasons at that, and then like I ain't heard of him, I ain't seen him do anything. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this give him a spark to come back and make something with his name that he established coming out of Buffalo as a high draft pick, and make it actually work for what they got. And if they can bring that pressure off the edge with that secondary now that they have retooled and boosted up, I mean it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? You got two great edge rushers coming off. They're gonna be throwing up them fucking dimes up there, and them cornerbacks are gonna pick them off easy. So I mean, it's gonna be a great thing for the Chargers if the quarterback keeps developing like we hope. If Keenan Allen doesn't take a nosedive, he's getting older. Mike Williams, I've never been a believer in, so it's a lot of puzzling pieces there that they got to fit together. But ideally on paper it looks like a great ass move. So I mean, hopefully it all works out. But it's a lot to go into it, especially in that division.
right. That's a
Yeah.
great take. Great take on that, Avery. So now we just hit our 10-minute mark. So we're gonna be wrapping it up soon. But before we go, we gotta talk about the GOAT, Tom Brady, saying I'm back. He was out of work for 2 weeks. This man took a 2-week vacation and said, I'm coming back. So since you see my man's back there, he got the background going on. As you can see, that's his team. I want you to start this off. Tell me how you feeling. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me, you think Grunt gonna come back now that Brady's back? Come on, let me hear it.
Obviously, Gronk coming back. I mean, why wouldn't he? It's been the quarterback he's had his whole career. He said he wouldn't play for nobody. So obviously he's coming back. I mean, on the last podcast, what I say, we need to re-sign Carlton Davis. We need to get Goodwin in there. And then what happened? All the pieces fell together.
Yeah.
Everything said from top to bottom happened, right? So then we got all them. Everything worked out. So all we got to do is just keep building through this draft that's coming up. I mean, obviously, I seen all the fans exit off Facebook, all them Patriot bandwagon motherfuckers. Thank God you can't get back in. I'm a moderator. I'm just fucking with you. But man, we back
them.
in the
I believe them too.
hey,
Man.
any easier to win. I mean, our division, everybody as the team fell pieces. You feel me? They all went in for design. They all fell short, and now that leaves us king of the hill. We in the playoffs for sure. NFC's gotten drastically weaker, so now we got a nice, easy road to face the Rams in the NFC Championship, and we'll see where we go from there. Fuck the Niners.
You should be thanking the Niners because we keep turning down Tom Brady's offers to come home, so he keeps sticking with your stinking ass. You're welcome.
Yeah, no choice. We got him on a contract. Give us 10 first-round picks.
This motherfucker
We
crazy.
did it. We did it. We ain't got. Matter of fact, we didn't got no fucking first-round picks.
What y'all gave one for Jimmy?
We gave up like 3 to get Trey, man. Don't you speak that motherfucker's name.
Hey man, let's just talk about it. So you want to speak on Uncle Tom, man, or you want to what's your take on this? I think the NFL, me personally, before I let you go, I'm sorry, I think the NFL wasn't gonna be right without Tom in it. So to see him one more year out there, I'm good. I'm loving it, and that's my feedback.
All right,
AKA,
Brady Marshall.
nah, man, ain't no Brandon Mark. I just want to say my piece before I let him talk. So go ahead. I'm good. The floor is yours.
What floor? Who run the floor?
I'm talking about you.
Oh shit! I feel like when he came back, 1 million fans unretired. Bandwagon is back. Motherfucker resale jerseys. First of all, I really feel sorry for that dude. How much that was? $500,000.
Oh,
Half
I
a
know.
mil.
Half a mil dropped to 50K because he came back.
And shout out to Ramsey to getting his pride back because the last touchdown won't be on him anymore. So,
yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But Brady is Brady, man. You can't doubt Brady when he come in like fuck. Here we go again. And now, like I say, the NFC, what's that? South, right?
That's the NFC South.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got weaker because no more Matt Ryan and Jameis is back, but he can give you about 2 picks and about 1.5 touchdowns.
Champs.
Yeah. That's a cakewalk for them.
Yeah.
Them Bucks is this division is what the Patriots used to have to deal with
6-0
back in the days.
Yeah.
Easy 6-0 in the division.
Oh my, easy money. Because that's you got to think. They got Jameis in with the Saints, but he's coming back off his knee injury. Then I don't even know who the hell is going to be the quarterback for the Panthers.
Same
exactly. Huh?
Same with the Falcons.
Same with the Falcons. Well, no, what
Mariota.
Falcons got Mariota. So we're gonna see what he do for him. We gonna see what.
Well, shit, that's like the number one busted draft quarterback class. You got Mariota and playing each other like it's college again.
And Ridley out, so they're gonna key on Pitts. So yeah, done deal for the Falcons.
Really at Cash Creek right now. Go pick really up.
really at Cash Creek. Well, since we talk about really, we got 3 minutes, man. Let's go ahead and just let's talk about Calvin over here putting money on the game with his own personal account. Like, come on, man. That John, what'd you think of that, man?
This fool put out his Twitter. I only bet 1,500. Yeah, you just lost millions though. Stupid ass. I don't give it. They won't let Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame in
For that reason.
baseball.
For that reason.
You can't. The integrity of the game, yo. We got too much. Like the sports is real. We get mad and say it's fixed, but we still want to keep the illusion that
Right.
it's real. And when
Right.
we get players fucking it off like that, yeah, he got to pay. He played this up for $1,500.
$1,500. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a problem. Like, no, motherfucker, I know you have a problem. You $1,500 and you got $11 million. That's not a problem. A problem if you don't win $10 million and lost in the fucking Falcons. That'd have been a problem.
Exactly.
Who's Calvin Ridley at NFL.com on the betting website? That's the problem.
Hey, really need to call Kevin Durant about getting burner accounts, man, because he's
Oh,
fucking
hey.
up. You gotta call Easy Money Sniper on over. How you get multiple accounts? Because I gotta do this shit on the under.
That
God damn.
That man came with the personal account.
How'd you find me? Oh, I confirmed my email.
He used the account with the blue sticker on it to say verified. Stupid motherfucker.
It's just there's so many other ways he could have went around with that bet. He could have, like you said, a burner account, or he could have had one of his homies put the place to bet for him. Anybody. This man said, "Nah, don't worry about it. Hold my beer. I'll be back."
If he's so slow, he's like, I only bet 1,500. You lost your whole salary for the next year.
11 mil. They didn't know the rules. Like when you're in Vegas, you bet Vegas. You can't go to Florida and bet Vegas.
Right. Damn. Yeah, no, it was since you brought that up, man. I want to tackle on that. So we got a minute left, man. This is how we gonna end it. We got still OBJ, Honey Badger out there. What good teams y'all think that they would be a great asset to?
BJ to the Browns, Honey Badger to the Bucks.
Okay. All right. I prefer Honey Badger to the Cowboys, but I get why you said that. All right, what you got over there, Big John?
I need Honey Badger because as you see, I got safeties that drop interceptions. So I need Honey Badger more than any of y'all. And I agree though. I think OBJ end up back with the Browns. With him healing up, it'll damn near perfectly time with Watson getting cleared to play again. So you got Watson, you have Watson, Coop, and OBJ.
That's good
right there.
Hell yeah.
Packers, Green Bay. You ask me.
Green Bay.
I like it. All right. Well, that's it for tonight, fellas, man. Appreciate the guest, Big John, man. We love you, bro. Appreciate coming on, messing with us.
Y'all. Hey, real shit. I'm happy to be on the show because every time I listen to y'all, I'm in the car screaming at you motherfuckers.